Yo, be a legendary, so I can have an awesome intro, please. Please. No, okay. This one, be a legendary for an awesome intro, please. You can't believe what I got from a cardboard pack. And I'll have like me with a shocked face going. And then people will like and subscribe. No, okay. The dream's dying out here. Hey, it's me, person who plays South Park Phone Destroyer. And is also really late to things, such as this Call Girl event that everyone's already done. But I haven't, because I'm special. What the f***? We've already done this! I'm so mad at the tasks! Alright, you know, I asked around, I was like, hey, do you like the tasks in South Park Phone Destroyer? Yeah, everyone loves them. It's just me. It's just me. Is it just me you think some of them are kind of like annoying and kind of out the way to do? Is it just me who does the tasks and they don't actually register when you do them? Let's do some here, money, materials, okay. You know what, we're getting more superhero themed cards now out of the packs. That's another thing to complain about, of course. I like to complain. Welcome to my channel. I'm also late to things, that's another thing I do. And then also, I don't upload that often, that's another thing I do. I'm just the worst. But you know what, it's extremely hot. So maybe it's the summer weather making me all pissed off. But I do have to say, and give credit where credit is due, the superhero cards in general are absolutely fantastic and amazing. They are my new favorite theme by far. I've always loved superhero stuff. Even when I was a kid, I used to love it. Anything superhero, I freaking adore. And now, superhero in my favorite app. The dream is real. Favorite cards so far in the superhero theme? In terms of like design, it has to be, oh, it's a tricky one. Clyde is really well done, honestly. I think his like whole mechanic is really well designed out. I really like, I'm trying to think of them all now. I actually like Kyle. I think Kyle's design is really interesting. Like, it's not easy to play a good Kyle, but when you get a good Kyle on the go, it's extremely powerful. I think Kyle is one of the strongest ones in the set. I also really love Jimmy's card as well. We've done it. Let's go. You know what? I would like Stan's card too. They've done a very good job. It's so hard to like pinpoint one card I really like out of all of them. I'm not saying these cards are like balanced and some of them, you know, aren't more powerful than the other ones. That's not true at all. I actually think, you know, surprisingly, Red Links made the legendary cards weaker than the rest of them. I think the legendary cards are kind of like big pooies. I don't think they're very strong. I think they will be buffed in the future. I think Call Girl, a lot of people are saying Call Girl is pretty strong and everything. I have to disagree. Speaking of Call Girl, we have missions to do here as well. Mysterion I love as a character as well, by the way. Mysterion, I absolutely adore. He is my favorite character. By the way, can't wait for Progessor Chaos to come out. I accept the call from Butters, aka Progessor Chaos. I really can't wait for this card to come out.
I see you are trying to obtain the Coon Legendary card.
Yes, that is right.
Will, for I, Progessor Chaos, intend to take the card for myself and use its what was it again?
Amendments?
Immense, almost unfair
Immense.
tactical advantages. God damn it, Butters. Oh yeah. Immense, almost unfair tactical advantages for my own evil purposes. That one-of-a-kind foil-lined, gorgeously illustrated card shall be mine.
Oh, it always freaks out at the end. Fun fact, it actually completely ruins the recording when it does that. So I have to like stop recording, restart the recording again. It's a little fun behind the scenes fact there. That's not the game's fault, it's the emulator's fault. But here we go, fight the boss. Yo, we get to see Progessor Chaos as a unit. That's gonna be very interesting. Maybe he'll have his ability already done. In which case, why is he not out yet?
I bring chaos.
Never mind, we'll be fighting him. It's like a showdown. He won't be a unit yet. Oh, you didn't realize I had an upgraded card, did you? This time you will bleed, new kid. And that really great Coon card, ultra rare, will belong to me. Level 4. How could we possibly? Oh, we're using the wrong deck. Doesn't matter though, because we've won. Summon you, kill him. Cancer Philip and one pigeon. You can't stop this. Fart on his face. This will be one notch. It's too easy, Butters. You're too easy.
Onward.
Bad mistake. Very, very bad. You're a bad player, Progessor Chaos. What do you zap there? You zap nothing. Maybe work on the AI a bit. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, could you work on your game, please? But honestly, maybe work on the AI a little tiny bit. When the AI is literally like zapping nothing, I'm kind of like, well, maybe you should work on that a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. But yo, if you're like, I wouldn't say late game, but if you finish PvE and I'm playing PvP, I want to like, let me know, like, is the game harder? Like, does this get actually difficult at some point? I would love to know the extent of the difficulty that this mode actually puts you through, because right now, you know, it's very easy. It's to bring people into the game though, you know, I don't blame them. Yes, hold on, the recording has actually just broken on my other screen. Fingers crossed the recording's fine. If not, I'm gonna like replace the screen with some, oh god. New mission in 1 hour? I can't even farm the missions anymore. I have to wait an hour. Red legs! Oh, hello, it's me, from the future. Future Chawesy. Future Chawesy. Much wiser and calmer than the previous Chawesy. Previous Chawesy was very rattled and upset about the game. Me, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty chilled. Welcome. And also, future Chawesy has some plans. Future Chawesy is just in time. Heck, possibly early to give you some brand new spanking news, which I don't know if I can tell you or not, because it's so secret. You've probably already seen it, actually. It is the new leaks of Butters. It is Progessor Chaos. We all knew it was coming, you know, he's plastered everywhere, he's in the literal Call Girl missions. Progessor Chaos is finally here. It's about time we have another 1+ to the superhero roster. It wasn't getting stale or nothing, but you know, I want more superheroes. I'm all about the superheroes. Because he's been leaked, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of event maybe next week or the week afterwards that will be introducing him to the game, and maybe even more chances for more materials. I'm pretty goddamn starved for materials in superhero theme. I don't know about you guys, but I need more of that. Let me show you what I mean. This is my deck right here. It's beautiful. I switch it up sometimes now and then, put a few cards in, put a few cards out. And now I have a level 4 Tally, by the way, which is huge. Tally is really great. He's kind of weak in a way, but like the whole like slow effect aura is actually huge. You know, him and Dog Poo go really well together. They're pretty goddamn cheap. You got Fast Pass. The only reason why I use Fast Pass is because he is one of my very few level 3 epics. We also have a tool shed at level 3 as well. I think Human Kite is probably the best card in the set. Now, unfortunately, I got one of him. Just one. To think I got literally, let me calculate this one in my noggin. I got 17 tool sheds before I could even get 2 human kites. Which is kind of ridiculous, I know. But at the same time, it means, you know, maybe a level 4 tool shed is gonna be in the future. You know, in the next month or 2. Maybe, who knows. I need more Chomper cards. I'm like 2 away from level 4. Mosquitoes, I gotta upgrade to no end. Mosquito is a really good card. I wish I could use him. But at level 4, I feel like he's maybe not strong enough. I'm gonna use him at level 4 for sure. But I do need more materials. Look at these materials right here. The magazines I have plenty of. The rest, But I'm rambling. Let me just get on with the whole, you know, Progessor Chaos has been leaked news. What I'm about to show you, no one has ever seen before. So behold! Open your eyes. It's been seen by a lot of people, by the way. I was lying about that. I might have to disclaim that. I feel like because it's been leaked by people and shown in other YouTube channels, I get the right to do this as well, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't make me get into trouble, but I'm just showing the information that everyone already knows. It's Progessor Chaos here. Apparently he has identical stats to things like Kawaii Boy Butters. If you want like a little comparison here, his art of course looks amazing. We saw it earlier. It's fantastic. I love Progessor Chaos ever since that that one video they did with a ninja star just stuck in his face. It was so funny. I loved Progessor Chaos. He has some cool effects. Immune to mind control. Why not? That's actually great. Why would you ever mind control a 3 energy unit such as Progessor Chaos? You probably wouldn't, but you know, it's nice to have. Maybe we'll see more of that in the future. You got a war cry here. Deals damage to enemies in front and stun them for 2 seconds. That seems huge, by the way. The damage so far at level 1 with no upgrades is 50. Kind of weak to begin with, but surely enough, you know, when you level it up, it'll be enough to do a good dent into a doggy. That's right, a doggy. Anti-doggy. There's no point in having Progessor Chaos in there, just call it anti-doggy card. It's an anti-doggy card. The superhero theme has so many anti-doggy cards. It's my new favorite theme. I love it. Keep them coming. Also, the big question, is Progessor Chaos a epic or legendary? Finally been answered. It is an epic. I think that is wrong. He deserves to have a legendary. Butters is a big part in South Park Phone Destroyer. He's a big part in South Park. He deserved a legendary. I'm actually kind of upset that he doesn't get one. Using my expertise and technology, you can see I can zoom in here. And we have 2 screens instead of 1. One is representing level 7 Progessor Chaos. Look at this high definition sneak peek of Progessor Chaos. Look at those stats. At level 7, 187 damage is kind of meh. The damage is not insane, but the 2-second stun is insane, and that's what you want. You know, if it's enough to like just get 1 attack on him, that's really huge. Maybe you have a dog poo next to someone, and he needs to give that final blow with his dog shit, but he's about to die. So you need that stun right there, and that extra damage by Progessor Chaos. He's cool. I don't think he's anything too special, but he's cool. Like I said, I think maybe his damage needs a little bit more oomph. This is a sneak preview of a disgusting hacker. We hate him. However, we must use him to see more information about the new card, Progessor Chaos. The guy literally hacked a level 5 Progessor Chaos into his game. He sucks, by the way. I hate this kind of behavior. It ruins the game. We're not going to glorify him too much. But as you can see here, he takes the Butters cards and then he like hovers over there. It's kind of like Satan. Satan, if you plop him down there, he attacks anyone in the vicinity, even your own people. He will do the same thing, it seems. Like he has like highlights over the chickens there. That's from the chicken coop on the left hand side. But that's a big ass radius right there. You know, you're hitting like what, 4 enemies there? Or 4 units at least? That seems pretty huge. The damage might be low, but it's a cone effect. So you're hopefully attacking more than 1 person. And hopefully not your own people. Right here, he does it right here. He summons him. And let me just play the animation there. There's a cool little lightning effect there. He does attack his own person, baby. Yeah, and baby takes a little bit of damage. Like, the damage is not even anything really. But stunning that tally, you know, it's huge. His natural damage is great. You gotta remember when he stuns that person there, he gets a free hit on him as well. Technically the stun, you can be like traded in for however much damage you can do as Butters. Yeah, rightly so, he got thought on. Anyways, that was Progessor Chaos. If anyone asks, that wasn't me in the video. It was my evil twin, Professor Cheese. That's right, he takes the persona of Chawesy, myself. He steals my identity and dishes out information about cards that haven't been released yet. He's an asshole. And he's liable, not me. I'm sure that will stand in the court of law. But anyways, guys, we're gonna end it here. We have so much more Call Girl to do. I will be doing a Call Girl. Hopefully, like, we'll do 3 bosses next episode. I don't really see, like, the whole point of Call Girl, honestly, in terms of entertainment value in a video, is I get to see the cutscenes and stuff and the bosses. The bosses aren't really a challenge at all, but it's really fun to see what I'm gonna get. It's fun to see the cutscenes as well. I'm a bit disappointed in the story so far and how they've done it. I love the cutscenes. I love the units and how they've made them. They've done such a great job at making the units. Like, well done to them. The characters look spot on. They've really dished out a lot of rewards as well, so people can play superheroes relatively quickly when it came out. Not everyone, of course, but they're getting there. And honestly, big kudos to Red Links. It's pretty fun. I was wavering a bit in the game. I was kind of like, okay, am I done with the game yet? But then superheroes came out and announced themselves, and I was like, you know what? I gotta give it a try. And superheroes honestly has got me sucked back into the game again. Also want to point out, ranking's not completely, not totally fixed, but I gotta say, on certain events, by the way, I got literally, what, 5 draws in a row? Even though draws are pretty goddamn painful for an event because you literally get nothing for it, it does mean 5 draws in a row. It's pretty even. The ranking system is pretty even, for me at least. In the lower elo, for me at least, I'm around like 5,000 ranking honestly right now. Let me just double check that. You get like the odd droppers and stuff, but it's relatively even. It's pretty well done so far. But anyways guys, that's enough of me rambling on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope Professor Cheesington doesn't get in trouble for releasing that information. And I hope you had a great time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.